Hello again, friends of the channel. I have another local toy show haul to share with you today.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Alright guys, so let me show you what I picked up at the local toy show. This is the same toy show that I went to just about a week ago. They ended up doing about 5 or 6 weeks in a row, weekends in a row of a toy show. So I went to the last two. The next one won't be till the end of May, so I've got about 3 or 4 weeks till the next one. There wasn't that many sellers this week. There wasn't that many buyers either. The weather was pretty bad the day before. It was unusually cold and rainy, overcast the day before. The next day was fairly nice, but I think the weather might have kept a lot of people away. It ended up working out for me because there was less competition, I guess. And most of the usual sellers were there. Let me show you the big item that I picked up. It's not that big of a haul. This is probably going to be a short video, but I still think I got some good stuff I thought I'd share with you. The big item, vehicle. I got a Star Trek shuttlecraft, the Goddard, or the Goddard official Starfleet transport craft. This is a Playmates. At this same show, a month or so ago, I picked up some 3 3/4 Playmates Star Trek figures. I'm not sure if this goes to that line or Playmates also did like a 5-inch Star Trek figures. I'm not sure. I haven't opened it yet, but I thought I got a pretty good deal on it. It was $30. It's funny as it had the old Toys R Us sticker on it for $25, so it was only $5 more than the person that bought it new at the store. It does say 1992 on it, so I believe it's the 5-inch ones. As you guys know, my channel is 118 and 375, and smaller figures tend to work better with larger scales. Not all the time, but I think it's going to work out in this case. Does have an opening cockpit. It does also open in the back. You can open it up. Where's the picture there? There it is. It does have a cargo pallet. It does have lights and sounds, and it does offer, go ahead and push. Now they don't work, or it's not working, and it does say on the box the batteries are included. So my only worry is when I open this that the batteries have corroded over, so I'll have to clean it. I'm not big on lights and sounds, so I don't mind if it doesn't light up and make sound. I think I got a good deal on it. I always wanted, I did order pre-order a lot of the Hiya Toys Star Trek figures that are coming out. So I know they'll also probably fit in here because they are a true 118. The other figures that I mentioned earlier, they're 375. They're more like Star Wars Vintage Collection figures, so I'm sure they'll also work. So I'm excited. It's nice to have some Star Trek representation in my collection. And another vehicle. This is my third vehicle in about a month or so. So a lot of vehicles for me. I usually don't get this many. I don't really have a lot of vehicles that aren't G.I. Joe or Star Wars. So this is kind of a cool variant, so to speak. So this was the big item. Got this for 30 bucks. The gentleman that's been there the last 3 or 4 months selling all of his G.I. Joes was there again. His prices are still a bit high, so I kind of did what I said I was going to do. I picked up one more bat. It is complete. He has about 30 or 40 of these. He also has the Crimson Troopers, Crimson Guard. He had the Range Vipers. He had a lot, but he wanted a lot for each one. And even to get him to do a deal, say for 3 or 4 Range Vipers, it would still, at the prices that he wants, it would pretty much be my whole budget. So I kind of sticking to my guns. I grabbed one more bat. This is the third bat that I think I've gotten from him now, or at least 2. But I said I was going to get one every time I see him, and I still am. Maybe next time I'll spend a little bit more with him and try to get a few more figures. He has a ton, but his prices, I know he said, well, there's this much on eBay. But I wonder, I put this to you guys, when you go to a toy show, do you expect to pay eBay prices? Because I really don't. I expect it to be a bit better. There's no shipping. There's no tax. Usually you're paying in cash up front. So I expect to pay a little bit less. And I felt like his price was pretty spot on eBay, and he kind of said, you know, these go for this much on eBay, so I would kind of like that much. And I think he's thinking, but I'm not charging you shipping and you're not going to pay tax, but I still think it should be a little bit lower, maybe next time. I picked this up. This is an Assassin's Creed Brotherhood figure from the game. I think this is made by GameStars. I do have several of these already. I do have the Cesare Borgia and the Leonardo da Vinci. I do use these in my fantasy stuff, so these are kind of with my Boss Fight Studio, sort of Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, that stuff. That's where I keep these guys. I do like these. They're pretty good. This was only $12. So this is my third one. This is the main character of the game, of the story. But I like these. They are pretty articulated. They are a true 118. This is my third one. I do pick these up whenever I find them. That's how I found the other ones. Fairly good figures. I think I have with the three, though, that I want. Maybe I'd pick up Machiavelli if I saw him. But there we go. Got that. And then the last two items I found, there was a guy selling a whole bunch of Marvel Legends and G.I. Joes. And sprinkled in there, he had a couple of these. And he wanted, I think he wanted 15 for each. And I offered him 10. And he said, okay. So I got two for 20. So $10 a piece. I am army building this one. It's funny, is the last show I got two of the officers, and now this one I got two of the troopers. I do fit these guys out with Marauders Task Force AK-47s. Sometimes I'll get the Marauder beret, blue beret, but I am army building these guys whenever I find them. They're usually pretty good, pretty cheap. This was the Walmart exclusive Cobra Troopers. I really like this line. Do miss it. Alright guys, so that's the haul. I told you it was pretty small. I didn't spend too much. My son grabbed a couple things, but there just wasn't that many sellers. There wasn't that many people there. I think 5-6 weeks in a row, like most people, it's hard to go every week. I did see a couple of, you know, the sort of normal sellers were there, and there was a few new ones. But mostly it was less than half of what it usually is. So we were in and out of there, you know, probably 45 minutes to an hour, maybe even less than that. And we're usually there at least an hour and a half. Usually it takes us to go through the whole place. But it was cool. It was cool. I still think I got some deals. The Star Trek ship is going to fit in nice. I'll probably be opening that up next. I don't know if I'll open it up here on the channel unless you guys want to see it. But I am excited about what I got. Alright guys, so that's the video. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.